News, and today we are with a psychologist, a counselor, and a special educator who has been serving the education industry for many years. Let's begin with Ms. Sonam Marwah. Since how long have you been a psychologist?
I'm working in this field from last 5 years.
How did you develop this interest?
This interest was developed few years back when I was very young. I used to sit with my father and we used to interrogate and we used to talk about people problems. So from very beginning I tried to involve in people's life and want to know what all consequences they are facing and what all problems they are facing. From there this interest developed.
So jumping to the main topic, what is psychology and why is it important?
Psychology is basically a study of human brain, and it is very important to know that why person act in different scenarios, either in a positive sense or in a negative sense. What is the reason why everybody have a different viewpoint?
And just as you explained, how do we see psychology related to children?
If we talk about child psychology, it is the main branch of psychology because it's very important to know that how the development is taking place in a child. If the child is growing in a right direction, it's not about your physical appearance but your mental ability, cognitive development, social and economic development, emotional development is very important.
What are the problems faced by children today?
There are many problems. The most important problem nowadays kids are facing is, first of all, is loneliness. Their parents doesn't have time for them. They don't have anybody who can listen to them. Second, learning disabilities are increasing day by day. ADHD, hyperactive disorders. If we talk about autism, which is a major concern, schizophrenia, depression, bipolar disorders, these disorders are getting at a speed, and the main reason is a loneliness. Lack of attention, lack of love, affection, not getting a proper environment and conditions. So these are the problems which are taking place.
So Ms. Sonam, as you see today, a lot of parents blame mobile phones for spoiling their kids. Do you think it is a blame game or if really mobile phones are the culprit?
See, it's a very important question, Zaki, and why I want to put a light on this. मैं थोड़ा सा आपको ब्रीफ में बताना चाहूँगी कि मोबाइल फ़ोन का इम्पैक्ट कैसे एक चाइल्ड के ऊपर होता है. पेरेंट्स बच्चों को फ़ोन इसलिए प्रोवाइड करते हैं बिकॉज दे आर इनसिक्योर्ड कि बच्चा किसी ट्रबल में ना फंस जाए, बट उनको ये नहीं पता कि मोबाइल का कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस क्या होते हैं, बैड इफ़ेक्ट्स क्या होते हैं. तो थोड़ा सा मैं इस पर लाइट थ्रो करना चाहूँगी. अगर हम बात करें मोबाइल फ़ोन में से EMF, जिसे हम बोलते हैं इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक फील्ड रेडिएशंस, जो एक इनविजिबल रेज है दैट कम आउट, उस रेस का इफ़ेक्ट बच्चों पे बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. नाउ यू विल आस्क कि बच्चों पे क्यों ज़्यादा होता है, बड़ों पे कम क्यों होता है. उसके पीछे रीज़न ये है, बच्चों के जो टिश्यूज़ होते हैं उसके अंदर वाटर का जो लेवल होता है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा हाई होता है कंपैरेटिवली एडल्ट्स के. और जब बच्चों के सेल्स ब्रेक डाउन हो रहे होते हैं तब EMF का जो आपका ये इनविजिबल रेस है उनके ब्रेन को इफ़ेक्ट करती है. सो ये EMF इज़ एक्सट्रीमली वेरी हार्मफुल. इससे क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आती है? सबसे मेजर प्रॉब्लम आती है इनफर्टिलिटी की गर्ल्स के अंदर. सेकंड, एंजाइटी की, बच्चों का एग्रेशन हो जाना, बहुत एग्रेसिव होना, सामान को थ्रो करना, तोड़ना. ADHD, hyperactive disorders, and autism. Second reason why mobile phones are actually damaging, जैसे कि आप जानते हैं मोबाइल फ़ोन से एक लाइट आती है जिसे हम कहते हैं ब्लू लाइट. ये ब्लू लाइट एक्चुअली पर्सन को कंफ्यूज कर देती है कि इट्स अ डे और अ नाइट. हमारे ब्रेन के अंदर पिनल ग्लैंड करके एक ग्लैंड होता है जिसमें से मेलाटोनिन करके एक हार्मोन स्क्रीट होता है. वो हार्मोन इज़ अ स्लीप हार्मोन. ये बच्चे को कंफ्यूज करता है कि इट्स अ डे और अ नाइट. इसलिए फ़ोन की लाइट को हमें इग्नोर करना चाहिए एंड अवॉइड करना चाहिए. तो मेरा पेरेंट्स से एंड व्यूअर्स से यही फीडबैक है कि प्लीज़ अपने बच्चों को अर्ली एज पे फ़ोन्स ना प्रोवाइड करा जाए. अकॉर्डिंग टू WHO 2 to 3 ईयर्स के जो बच्चे हैं 25% ऑफ आवर पॉपुलेशन इज़ यूजिंग मोबाइल. 10 to 13 ईयर्स का जो एज ग्रुप है 56% बच्चे आज की डेट में मोबाइल यूज़ कर रहे हैं, दिस इज़ एक्चुअली क्रिएटिंग अ बिग डिज़ास्टर इन मेंटल डेवलपमेंट। तो मैं आपसे यही कहना चाहूँगी कि जितना ज़्यादा आप लोगों को अवेयर कर सकते हैं, इस मोबाइल फ़ोन का यूजेस बंद करना चाहिए। इट्स नॉट अ ब्लेम गेम, बट इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
This is an electronic generation. Everyone is having a mobile phone with them. So how do you see a child today in comparisons from a child 10 to 20 years back?
If we talk about 10 to 20 years back, I think children are more happier than now they are. Reason behind, right now we are just focusing on luxurious life. We are not focusing on a overall development. Nowadays, children are more inclined toward electronic gadgets instead of going out and playing games, instead of going to the park and having fun with the family. They are more occupied on social media. If we are clicking a photo also, we are more conscious that how we are looking instead of enjoying that happy moments. So I think the time which was 10 to 20 years back was much more better than a time which is going on right now.
What role does the environment of the child plays in his life?
It plays a major role, and environment is the best situation which actually not only help the child to develop physically but mentally, cognitively, socially. What happen nowadays, हम लोगों का mindset ये है कि बच्चे की अगर development अच्छी हो रही है, उसकी height अच्छी है, body weight अच्छा है, तो उसकी overall development parents को लगता है बिल्कुल ठीक है, because mind को regulate करने की हमारे पास कोई machine नहीं है, तो हमें लगता है कि बच्चा एकदम सही डायरेक्शन में ग्रो कर रहा है, बट एक्चुअल में सिनेरियो ये नहीं है। एक हेल्दी एटमॉस्फेयर बच्चे को बहुत अच्छी ग्रोथ ना सिर्फ फिजिकली बट मेंटली भी देता है।
There are campaigns going on for mental health. The conferences are being held, and on social media there are specific pages which promote mental health.
Yes.
So how do you think that it is important? Do people really focus and implement it in their lives, or it's just a waste of time?
No, it's not at all a waste of time. It's an excellent process started by WHO and mental health organizations. Why? Because if we talk about specific topics like suicidal tendency, depression, bipolar disorder, now everybody is aware of it. But before 5 years or 10 years, nobody is aware of it. अब लोगों के अंदर अगर awareness है तो उनको ये सॉल्यूशन भी पता है कि हमें इस प्रॉब्लम से बाहर कैसे आना है। हेल्पलाइन नंबर्स आर अवेलेबल। हमारे पास कितने स्टूडेंट्स कॉल करके सुसाइडल टेंडेंसी वाले अपनी प्रॉब्लम को शेयर करते हैं, जबकि पहले ऐसे कोई मेंटल कैंपेन्स होते ही नहीं थे। एग्जाम स्ट्रेस था बच्चों को, बच्चे सुसाइड कमिट करते थे, बट नाउअडेज they are getting proper 24/7 hours supervision and guidance. So anyhow they are coming out of it, and definitely this mental campaigns are actually helping for a lot of awareness.
Okay.
If we take an example of 3 Idiots or a movie like Tare Zameen Ke, nobody was aware what is learning disability, what is dyslexia, but that movie has actually given excellent impact on people, and now people have started learning about what is different learning disabilities.
As you must be knowing, the government made it compulsory for every school to have at least one counselor in the school. How much do you think intervention like this is helpful in school?
It's very important. It's actually very important. Not only for the students, the counselors are required for overall development of every person. In the school, teachers are under stress, admin staff is under stress, children are under stress, and a counselor plays a major role over there because she is actually creating a positive environment and helping everybody out. Parents sometimes get confused. They also need a solution for their problems. So anyhow, this is an excellent step taken by CBSE and many more government policies that counselor need to be there.
We spoke of the problems. So now I want to know 5 essential things which are very, very important for a child's development.
Okay, the most important thing is a healthy atmosphere. We should always give a healthy atmosphere to a child. Healthy atmosphere doesn't mean a luxury life is given to a child. Healthy atmosphere means a family giving proper time to their child. Second, proper eating habits should be developed. Instead of going for a junk food, we should always have a good eating habits. Third is a communication gap. Lack of communication gap can bridge atmosphere between the parents and the children. Fourth, a proper bonding, a proper day out, going on a picnic, spending time together, having dinner together, having lunch together. These things will actually help to have a good mental level. And discussing your problems, sharing your problems. Instead of criticizing your child, try to understand your child, which is very important.
These are some ways you can help your child for his or her better development. People are doing businesses. They are rushing for their engineering or medical degrees. In this scenario, is there a larger scope for psychology in India?
Definitely. Your question itself says it's have a larger scope for psychology. 7.5% of our country is affected by mental health condition, and we have only 4,000 expert psychologists or psychiatrists or mental health people available in the country. But if we see, every year 10 lakh engineers pass out of India and they don't have employment, due to which a lot of stress is created. So who will help there? Psychologist will help there, or psychiatrist will help there. So it's very important, the type of stress which is increasing day by day, it's very important that psychology come into field. And yes, it has an excellent scope.
Answering my last question, you used two words, psychologist and a psychiatrist. What's the difference?
Okay, there is it's a very nice question, because people nowadays are very much confused between a psychologist and a psychiatrist. Psychologist is a person who actually help you out with different therapies. They provide you proper guidance, they support you, wherein psychiatrist is a person who give you medication. They prescribe you a medication to treat that particular disorder or any type of depression that you are going through. But before going to the psychiatrist, you have to go to the psychologist. They will guide you that you need a psychiatrist or you don't need a psychiatrist. So it's very important to understand the difference between psychiatrist and a psychologist. The only difference is one can prescribe a medicines and the other can't prescribe a medicines.
Here we come at the end of the interview. So I would like to thank you for this opportunity you gave us, and I want you to address the viewers and wish them a good farewell.
Thank you so much for taking my interview, and I hope my tips will actually help you out and we will work together for the upliftment of mental health. Thank you so much.